I was rushing so much today that before work, this is what I did. I had one kid had an after school club, so I picked him up at school, dropped him home, was home for a couple hours, and then my track kid had to be picked up. And then we had about 10 minutes left by the time we got home. After I picked him up and we got home, he had just enough time to change for me to drive him like 30 minutes away to basketball, which is in another city. And then I drove here to Amazon. So I totally forgot the jacket. I'm leaving an hour and like 20 minutes early because we have a winter snow thing. And we cannot use the phone in the building. So I'm going to or even outside walking to our car. So I'm just going to face the phone away from me as I walk to the car. Then I'm going to tell you about the other fun, what happened at work today. So yeah, I'm going to head outside, but I'm going to face the ground so I don't get in trouble. Oh, my son, I don't know if we're allowed to run out here. There's so many rules. My son is warming up the car. He works here. He's been in here about 7 weeks. Okay, it's not freezing. Whew. And the, I guess it's like super duper light flurries, but there's no school today for the kids. They have a distance learning day. So it's not like a day that has to be made up. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. It's not freezing. And he left 10 minutes earlier. So when I get to the car, it'll be warm. Okay, so I'll just talk about what happened. Because you can't really tell them on my phone. I would get in trouble even though I'm outside. So today I got here and you know that little bubble stuff that comes in your Amazon packages? Well, I was out of it and we have to put enough bubble that your item won't move in the box. So we have something called a water spider and he goes and he gets our, oh my gosh, the wind is crazy. Oh my gosh. Whew. It's so, they put so much salt. It's so freezing with the wind blowing. But yeah, so the water spider goes to get your boxes when we run out. Ooh, wee. Oh, yes. Okay. Whew. Oh, it's nice and toasty in here. Good job. I'm doing a live stream. Whew. Okay. He won't be on camera. That's my one kid that don't like to be on camera. But he's here. He's definitely here. Okay. So my dunnage ran out. So when our stuff runs out, we put on a blue light that's up in the air, kind of attached to our station. Whew, okay, I had to catch my breath because, man, that was some fast walking and some cold wind. So I I put on my blue light. He didn't come. He didn't come. So then I went to the manager's station because I was right next to the manager's station. I was like, I need the dunnage machine, like, looked at. So they made an announcement so the entire department could hear. The guy still didn't come. I waited 10 minutes and I was like, oh my gosh, are you serious? Because I want my rates where I never get written up and I never get in trouble, and I don't like to be in the bottom. So I went up to the manager's office, desk again, and I was like, I need dunnage. He still didn't come. So a whole nother manager called him. So then maybe 5 minutes later, I see the guy filling up our walls with boxes, but he's not helping me with my dunnage, and that takes priority. So I'm like, oh my gosh. I looked and I see he has 2 earbuds in. We're not supposed to have any phones and any earbuds at all, okay? So if you're gonna have an earbud, at least just have one. So I was standing there kind of upset, no, really upset, because I just went over my rates with my boss yesterday, and I was shocked that it wasn't as high as I thought. So I want to get that up. So I'm just standing here because I cannot pack you guys' packages without the dunnage. So yes, I did snitch. It didn't even matter. It didn't even help. So I went up there the 3rd time and I said, I don't think he could hear you guys. I don't think he could hear either announcement. So really, that's a snitch, but not blatant, you know, read between the lines. So then it is not even that cold. It's 28 degrees. Can you see that? 28 degrees. I don't know if you could see that. But yeah, so they were like, do you want to go to Singles? Singles is the department, the easiest department in the building, and it's my son's 2nd day at that department. His other first day was like 2 weeks ago, but he just got approved to move to that department like yesterday. So I was like, sweet. Okay, so I get up there and I told the lady, you didn't hear this part. I said, oh, this is my son's first day here. And she was like, who? And I said your name. And she was like, oh, AC. So I was like, yeah, I do not like that people don't call my son's full name. It's super long and hard to pronounce, and I won't say it for his privacy because he's so dang private. But it's very long. It has 10 letters, and it sounds foreign. And I don't know. I don't like them calling him AC. I think they should say your name. There's a whole bunch of foreign names in this building, and they learn them if you make them, but you don't care? He doesn't care. I care because I'm his mother, but whatever. That's his life. So she put me pretty close to him. So he was on his station, and I was like, you're not getting training? He was like, no. I was like, you're supposed to have 2 days of training. So he had the 1 day 2 weeks ago. So then I asked the manager, because she had walked by. Oh, did I already say she put me close to him because that was my son? So I thought that was cool. We were like 10 feet away from each other at different stations. So then I said, is he supposed to have a trainer? Because this is his 2nd day. She was like, no, he got his training and he had a full day of training. And what else did she say? She said someone was with him the whole day. I was like, okay. She was like, he didn't come back the 2nd day. He just disappeared or something like that. So I was like, okay, I guess I'm going to be your trainer. So I kind of trained my son today. It was so perfect because it was fun to me because I'm super fast in that department, like so fast. You're supposed to have 100 if you're doing it. You're supposed to have 75 to 100 items, boxes per hour. And they did a contest. I got 101. I was trying to get 110, but my tape machine kept messing up. I was so mad. But yeah, that department is so much easier than mine, and probably 10 times easier than the original job that he did there. So did I say everything I was gonna say? Yeah, I just want to share my day. Left my jacket. It doesn't matter too much. Now the only other problem is I'm about to go to my apartment complex, and the chances of me having a parking spot close to, oh, let's look at me now. Let's look at me. Okay, I was facing it away because I didn't want to get in trouble and because the snow, but it's barely doing anything. Man, we could have really stayed all the way till 5. He gets off at 4:30. I get off at 5. And he starts at 6 and I start at a different time later. So, yeah, that's the only one of the struggles. One of the sad things in life I don't like is living in an apartment complex and I don't have a parking. But that is like, I can never, oh my gosh, because everything that's happening in the world, that is like, I shouldn't even have said that out of my mouth, because we are so blessed. I'm so blessed, like so fortunate. And yeah, I've been thinking a lot about people having to flee their country today. And the last, like every day I watch a little, I don't watch news, but I watch a little YouTube. And who posted this? Oh, Kris Jenner. Is that the Kardashians' mother? He would never know. But I think Kris Jenner, is that Kris? Yeah, Kris Jenner is the Kardashians' mother, and she posted, it's is it Women's History? It's Women's Month. I don't know. Maybe it's Women's History or it's Women's Month. It's about the women. So Kris Jenner, and I don't follow the Kardashian like that. Like, I'm kind of liking her a little bit, only because she's so fortunate to have two billionaire daughters, Kylie and Kim. I think that's pretty cool. But I don't know why. I was probably following a rabbit hole and ended up at her page. But she was saluting the mothers that are toting their children out of the country, trying to get them to safety. She said some other stuff about womanhood and whatever, and I was like, wow, I cannot imagine having to do that. You know, you're leaving your husband, your sons, everyone 18, this was not about that, but everyone 18 to 60 that's a male has to stay in the country to fight, I guess. So the women and children are fleeing, and this number is not exact, but it's over 1 million people have fled out of that country to safety. So a majority would be women and children. It's so sad. Yeah, so we cannot complain about, I cannot complain about anything. No one in my household, AC, you hear me, can complain about anything. If you're trying to sleep and your brothers are being loud, you think about the other people in the world suffering. I'm serious. We cannot complain. Do you agree or disagree? So that's what we're going to try hard to do. And it's not just Ukraine. It's other countries, you know, impoverished countries that have natural disasters, lack of water, like how we just filled up our water bottle. No, I'm really serious. I'm serious. Do you get what I'm saying? We have heat in our car. Do you know a couple cars ago, maybe even the last, do you know a lot of my cars had no heat? Do you remember that? Or you don't remember that? You remember all the car problems I used to have? Well, heat was a big one. And this vehicle is kind of current, sort of. And it has total heat. I'm just saying, because we're not going to, every time, if you complain, I'm going to tell you that. And if I complain, you tell me that. And you guys can tell me that too. If I complain about anything, no, I do not deserve to complain. Like, I'm too fortunate to have all the basic needs for me and my children and I. So yeah. Okay, we can start driving now. Man, I even want to take off my shoes. Like, here, let me show you. Oh yeah, it's cold out there when we open the door. Okay, hold on. So as soon as I'm on the way, oh, let me get the other one because I don't want to drive with it there. I'm not going to put my slides on. But when I'm not at Amazon, I'm in slides, okay? They're so comfy and cushiony, and I wear them here, and I change it. I have 2 pairs of shoes here. I have 2. Ooh, let me show you these comfortable shoes I have. So I'm wearing let me just show you my holy shoes. So these are my, okay, these are terrible. Like, I super glued them back together and it worked for like a month. Do you see that? They are like worn out, but oh wait. And these inserts from Walmart are I just replaced them with, I don't even know if the other ones were bad. This is so cushiony. Yeah, but that's kind of new even though. Oh, that's a sticker. Oh, Dr. Scholl's. Dr. Scholl's. That's how new it is. Yeah, these are so comfy because this is so super cushiony. And then I have high arches. So it has nice arch support. And then the heel, oh, and then the top doesn't really do much. Yeah, so I love those. But I'm gonna show you these are my Holy Ugly shoes. But it's not a fashion show in here to me. Like I'm not trying to impress anybody at all. I've had crushes though in here. Hopefully my kids are not listening to me, but yeah. Speaking of crushes, I'm not saying this is my crush, but there's this guy in here. No, okay, I did not say it's my crush. Just in case one day he watches my video, okay? But I thought he was like 20 something. I told him none of my kids ever had a job, and he was like, "Oh, my son works at McDonald's." I said, "What?" I was like, "What?" He said, "Yeah, I have a 14 and 15-year-old." I said, "Wow." So he said, I said, "How old are you?" Like we talk sometimes. He's the one that let me pick where I wanted to go. Like after break, we go to different positions. So he was like, which do you want to pack, or do you want to sort, or do the other sort? And I told him what I wanted, and he put me where I wanted. Yesterday, he volunteered. This relates to where I just went. So yesterday, he said, "Where do you want to go, Mika?" The other time was a long time ago. Yesterday, he said, "Where do you want to go?" So I told him what I wanted to do, and maybe 20 minutes in, the top manager, he's not a manager yet. The top manager moved me to a pack station. So then the machine told me log out. Like I'm not assigned to the station anymore. So I go to the front, and he said, what did he say? He volunteered me to go up to singles. I was like, oh my gosh, you are awesome. Like, that's way better than anything. So yesterday, that was only an hour and a half. I was like, man, I love that guy. Okay. Yeah, but he had his 2 kids when he was like 18. So he's real young. And his mom had him at 18. So here's the decent shoes. Okay. These are Brooks. And I had went to buy him some shoes because he was going to start at Amazon, and he bought the Hoka. And then I tried on a few, but these are Brooks, and they have good arch support. They have really thick heels because we work on concrete a lot. Adrenaline GTS or CTS. Okay, that's what I have. 22 on it. That's how old he is till the end of this month. Yeah, I really like these cushion support. Let's see. Yeah, Adrenaline GTS or GTS 22. But starting April 11th, we have to order our safety shoes. All Amazons are making us wear steel-toed composites. So those are going to be workout shoes and just regular sneakers. These are just going to sit in my closet just in case they let us start wearing regular shoes again. Okay, yeah, we're super late, like, leaving here now. So, yeah, it was a great day, but I was so busy. I need to leave a coat in here. I need to leave a jacket. I need to have, what do you call it? Arielov? Oops, I said his name. Sorry, I said your name. I can't edit that out either, but not a lot of people's gonna watch this whole thing. Survivor kit, like, in case you, like, you know those kits that might have, like, a blanket. What else might be in there? You don't know. A blanket would be in there. A flashlight. I don't even have, like, one of those. Oh, gas cans. Speaking of gas cans, it's like $80 to fill up my car. But I'm not too worried about it because, wow, I wonder if we just wasted a bunch of gas running my car like this. Did that just waste a bunch of my gas? I remember years ago, maybe like 8 years ago, gas was $4 something. And I remember my mother filled up my car for me, and I appreciated it. And I don't know. I just have to stop driving all over the place unnecessarily. I still go to the grocery too many times. I do a lot of frivolous, unnecessary, unplanned driving all around the place, and I have to stop. Okay. Everything just kind of ran in together on topic. Man, I like doing live streams, even though no one's talking to me. It's kind of fun. Okay, with that, I'm not even sleepy. Are you sleepy? He's in school full time. What are your classes? How many classes do you have? 4? What are they?
thing.
What is game thing? What's the name of the class? Is it programming games?
No, it's game design something.
Isn't that programming games?
Not just that.
So that's part of it.
Yes.
So what else? So by, huh?
Economics.
No, wait. For the gaming class, you design a game.
Learning about the roles, the process.
So at the end, will you have designed your own game
Yes.
with a group or by yourself?
From what I see by myself.
Awesome. You should ask me for input. Hi, D is focused. Okay, economics. I'm leaving work if you're just getting here. I'm at Amazon. Wow. I'm leaving early, but we could have been in there because this snow is not bad, but the kids have a snow day today. Okay, economics. Just basic, regular economics.
Math class.
What kind of math?
Proofs.
Proofs?
Yes.
That's the name of the class?
It's introduction to proofs.
I am not too smart. What is a proof?
It's like math writing where you have to make an argument for some thing that they give you.
Can you give an example? Because I've never in my whole entire 44, I think, years heard of a proof relating to math.
So, proofs pretty much are like if x is 2, then x squared is 4. To prove that, you would just do like
Wow.
x times x would equal 2 times 2, which equals 4, something like that.
Yikes. My kid is smarter than me. Okay. So you have proof, introduction to proof. Is that hard?
Yes.
Okay. Economics. And what was the first one? Oh, game design. What's the fourth one?
Intro to cybersecurity.
So you're going to graduate with only having intro to cybersecurity.
I don't think they have anything with cybersecurity beyond that intro.
I would think that would have been one you should have really dug deep into for your degree, because that's really important. That's like one of the top important things for computer people.
I know that.
So which two classes are the hardest?
The math and the economics.
Economics. Why is that hard?
Because.
Okay, so that's the most we've ever gotten about this child, my oldest, who's in none of my videos, and I don't really talk too much about him. But he works at Amazon here for 30 hours a week. They give you a school oh my gosh. Okay, really. I'm just going to say this last thing and then I'm going to go because it's important in case anyone made it all the way to this part of the video and someone in their life needs to hear this information. So, Amazon, if you're a full-time student, they will give you 10 hours off of your schedule. So, whatever you need. So, he takes off one full day. But let's say you want 4 hours off each day. You could do 4, 4, and 2 or something like that. They're very flexible. If you go part-time, they'll give you 6 hours off of your schedule to help you out. Number 2, most important, is they actually will pay about $5,200 something per year towards college. And they have like 150 colleges you could choose from, both locally, like the one he goes to, but because he hasn't been working here. Have you been 90 days? When his summer school classes, hopefully he will make sure he has Amazon Pay. But let's say you start working today, you have to wait 90 days before you enroll, and then they'll pay for your tuition up front, up to $5,200 a year. So that could cover most of a community college if you want, or it could cover a good portion of a university, like so it could supplement other things, if you get Pell or whatever, or if you don't and you have to pay. It's very beneficial because you're only working 30 hours. 30 hours for $5,000, plus you have full benefits day one, like 30 hours is nothing to me, unless you're in the wrong position, but I think most people could tough it out. And that learning is unlimited. So you could go part-time for however long you want or go full-time. You might even could probably take a leave of absence during, like, if you go away to school and you live near an Amazon, because I have a few clients, or you could resign on good terms and then just get hired back in the summers or something. So if you know someone that could benefit, that's good information. It's kind of called career choice, or you could actually take classes here at Amazon and climb the ladder. Maybe move to, if you want to do something else in here, like technical or whatever. But Amazon will cover certain degrees. It doesn't have to relate to Amazon. It has to be a high demand, high paying career. So I know offhand it's healthcare. So that would cover anything, probably medical, doctors, nurses, even massage therapists, counselors, mental health. It covers CDL if you want to get your CDL. It covers computer engineering and anything computer related. It covers human resources, anything like kind of business related. Yeah, so that's a big perk here. And I thought about it for a quick second, maybe counseling or life coaching, something like that. Psychology, I was thinking that, but nope, never mind. I'm not doing that. But yeah, I really highly recommend it. Also, they're really good with medical accommodations. If you have an issue and your doctor says you need to don't do this job or don't do this, or you need less time, if your doctor says it, they'll normally approve it and help accommodate you. Or if you can't hear, or if you're too short, or if you're too this, or if you have arthritis. Okay, that little interruption was from my phone. Okay, that little interruption was from my phone that says low battery. So with that, I wasn't even trying to say I really intended to make a 1 minute to 5 minutes video. But anyway, it was fun seeing you all. Have a great day. And that's it. Bye.